Hello guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about CoT 1.4. It's also pretty easy. The only annoying thing that you might forget to do is to use the active skills 3 times. Since you need to win between 15 and 25 minutes, this is still relatively easy. The best way to do this is use players who have cheap active skills, or even borrow players with such as that. Anyone who has like a half a bar active skill, a buff, or anything of that form, usually attackers or certain leaders, are pretty fine. You do want to also be careful not to shoot before 15 minutes. They have an extremely weak team. If you are A rank, AA rank, you shouldn't have any issues. There's no conditions to the amount of shooting, and they are under 100 life, so this shouldn't be that big of a problem. Just be really careful to use the right amount of actives. You need at least 3 of them, but I really have issues believing someone wouldn't be able to do this. If you can use 1 active midline, 1 active pass, and 1 active shot, you're pretty good. This will just be done in a minute because I also need to be careful of the time. And even if your actives are not maxed out, this should also still be pretty easy. You can even throw in midline any player you think who's active would be cheaper, or you can borrow a friend player with something like a Valkyria to slow them down and just be 100% sure you won't have any problems. For example, I borrowed a Choi just because he has a cheap active. I don't actually need to do that, but that's just a little example of how you can pull it off. They don't actually stand a chance of stealing from my team as always, and they should normally not stand a really big chance against yours either. They do have some really low stats since their dribble and steal are in the hundreds. If you got over 100 points of life, you should be completely fine. I'm in the thousands, so we're chill, and all my players have a form of healing. And they're basically just going to try suicide. It doesn't really matter. In 4 minutes, it's over. That's the one inconvenience of using a Choi. You tend to be a little bit too fast. How much? Yeah, 134. And that's before the self-buffs of Vanchi. And make yourself faster. You're only suiciding faster into me. And when you're doing this match, it's kind of nice if he uses his active, because like this, they'll actively block you more. Okay, now this is over. I filled all the conditions. Balton can strike. And yes, I know he's supposed to be a passer, but he's really not built like that, so he can do a lot of damage. So I hope this helps you people understand. It's pretty easy. All you gotta do is really work out on the time and be sure to use the minimum amount of actives. Since it's a minimum and not a maximum, it's pretty easy to do and it shouldn't bother you in any way. Do not do it in automatic as always. Have a good day, guys.